Hey, Chuba, thanks for taking time out. We can start with questions. Reed Wilkins, you have the first one.
Thank you, Chuba. Reed Wilkins at Chet in Edmonton. How are you
Yeah.
doing, sir?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. It's nice to see you again. Uh, you know, just tell us about the experience last Thursday. How, becoming the feature back when McCaffrey went out. Did you feel ready for that moment? How do you feel you did?
Yeah, I mean, I always believe everybody gets, at least one opportunity, one chance. And, it's your job to, step up and be ready. And, obviously football injuries and stuff like that happen all the time. And obviously with Christian, unfortunately, he got hurt and, I needed to step up. And at the end of the day, football's football and we're all professionals. So I just had to be a professional and step up.
You and I haven't talked since you got drafted, and so much has happened over the last few months. And I remember the interview you and I did when you were in high school and you'd committed to Oklahoma State, and we got a Darius to call in and all that stuff. I know you're caught up in the moment, but, how do you sort of process achieving that dream that kid in grade 12 at that time, would have been thrilled to see you where you are now?
No, yeah, it's crazy to think, like, if I look back, being back in Canada when I was like in my senior year, junior year, whatever, like if I really look back and just looked at everything I've been through and how far I've come, I'd definitely be proud of myself. Something I'm working on, smelling the roses along the way, definitely.
And I'll apologize to all the Carolina beat reporters if I'm hogging the mic. I'll just throw one more question at you. What kind of, I know, and again, I know you're incredibly busy, but what sort of interaction or feedback or stuff are you getting from just family and friends back in Edmonton and Sherwood Park about them seeing you in the NFL? Do you get a lot of messages and well wishes?
Nah, everyone's been really supportive. I mean, since day one. I mean, since I was an 18-year-old coming across the border and coming to Stillwater. Y'all laughing at me fixing my hat? Is that what y'all laughing at? I know I'm fixing a lot. My hair is messed up. But nah, just going across from the border, 18-year-old, being by myself, took a lot of growing up and stuff. So I've always had that support, whether it be from my family, friends, really anybody. So it's an amazing feeling, definitely.
Thanks a lot, Chuba. All the best.
Will Pelagic, followed by Jonathan.
Chuba, I know you don't want it to happen as a result of injury, but is there some sort of advantage for you going into this game, knowing that number one, you're the starter, and number two, you can possibly, get a rhythm in terms of getting carries upon carries in terms of a more established workload, if you will?
I mean, a big thing we preach here is just to, prepare like a starter each week, because you never know what's going to happen. We pride ourselves on that. Obviously, everyone has their role, but I prepare every week like I'm a starter. So I'm always ready. I always try to be locked and loaded.
Hey, Chuba. What were some of the things you were trying to work on this week, to improve, to be ready for this moment?
I mean, just working on the same things I do every week, every aspect of my game. Just as I said before, even in college, I mean, everyone asked me, what's something you have to work on? And I just give them the same answer. I'm trying to, improve everything, whether it's pass pro, whether it's running the ball, whether it's catching, really just all aspects of my game.
Does it feel any different, or was it like to be at this moment, to play against a team, and so you're gonna have a lot of more eyes on it? What's it like to be here?
I mean, it's just football. Obviously, I'm blessed to be in this position. All glory to God, but yeah, it's just football. So it's a good feeling.
Damon, followed by Nick.
Chuba, Coach Rule said something the other day, and he said there were a couple times where you slipped when you were cutting off an inside foot. Is that the kind of thing that's almost jitters when you're not getting regular work or any kind of rhythm, or what happened there?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I've been slipping a lot lately. I don't know why. I just got to get my foot in right and stuff, get back on that field. But yeah, I'll get that taken care of.
Was it a shoe thing or anything you can kind of think of that was a reason for some of that?
Yeah, I mean, it may have been a little shoe thing. They got me right on that. Maybe a little bit of jitters too. As the game went on, I felt like I got my feet better under me, so it's good.
True, but what's the biggest thing you've learned from Christian in the few months you've been around him, and that you can tangibly take into this moment? And have you interacted? How much have you interacted with him in the last week, and what has he kind of told you?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the most asked question I get. What have you learned from Christian? What's it like to be around Christian? And the biggest thing I say, because I've learned so much even in this small period of time, is just be a professional and how to be a professional. I feel like that often gets overshadowed, but just learn how to take care of your body on the field, off the field, take care of your mind on and off the field, and just do the right things on and off the field. It's crazy. Those little things I've realized in the NFL really make a difference.
Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Chuba, whether it was from Christian or anyone, what's like the coolest or most memorable thing anyone has said to you this week, sort of since finding out you were the guy?
Actually, I won't say who, but someone came up to me today and was pretty much just like, I won't go into full details, but pretty much was like, we believe in you. Yeah, we know you got it. Just do you. And that's pretty much what I've been kind of getting from everybody this whole week. And I really appreciate that stuff. My teammates believe in me, to get the job done, and I believe in myself. So it'll be good.
Can you say if it was a teammate versus a coach versus a front office type of person?
Just a friend.
JB Ricks.
Hey, Chuba, JB Ricks here from Spectrum News One. Appreciate you taking out the time. I just want to know, what do you feel is going to be your best attribute that you're going to be able to bring to the field as a starting running back going into this Dallas game?
I just hope that I can, do what I do, just be Chuba. And whatever comes with that comes with that.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that as far as like specifically on the field?
I'm not going to go too in depth. Just going to have to wait and see come Sunday.
I respect that.
Any more questions? Thanks, Chuba. Have a good night.
Thanks. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks to everyone.